Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Girl Chats with Cheyenne, where I give you the unfiltered truth on dating, self-love, and mental health. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can be delusional to succeed and to achieve your goals. Now, being delusional is a mental illness, and in that mental illness, it basically says that you go through a diluted sense of self and of reality. You are perceiving reality and you are envisioning reality differently than how it actually is. Being delulu is not actually being delusional. In my mind, being delulu is actually being resilient. You're going to take on some of the traits of being delusional, but you're not going to have disordered thinking. Resiliency is where you have been through a shit ton of things, but yet you are still able to keep going. You know, building resilience is a very important skill and trait that anybody needs. It teaches us really how to move on and overcome issues in our lives without being defeated every time or being debilitated by the negativity in our life. You choose not to look at the negative things going on in your life. You choose to perceive reality optimistically and positively. Being delusional is taking on a new mindset and attitude towards the actual circumstances of your life. So about 2 years ago, my therapist told me to enjoy being delusional while it lasts. At the time, I had recently really hit rock bottom. I had been SA'd twice in 1 month. I was bullied out of my house, and my grandfather passed away. So there was a lot of things that happened to me within a very short amount of time, without even considering years and years of trauma. I checked myself into a mental hospital and checked myself out and was really trying to figure out how I could change my life. I hated the circumstances, I hated the things that happened to me, I hated the people that affected me, I hated that I hated myself. I have been going through so much bullshit and I'm tired of it. So I had to teach myself how to be resilient. I had to teach myself how to overcome these bullshit things that happened to me so that I could succeed. And that's when I stepped into this safe space that I call Delusia. Population of one, here's me. Essentially this safe space in my mind where I feel like everything is working out for me. I'm attracting positivity and good people and amazing opportunities. It's where I have a great mindset, clear mind, and just where everything financially, socially, relationship-wise is working out for me. Every time I felt so low of myself, so insecure, so doubtful or shameful, I would tap into this safe space so that I would ignore the way I was feeling. I would literally pretend like those things didn't happen to me so that I could do my daily routine. At a certain point, I realized that I just needed to do whatever it took to be happy. For me, it meant that I went to this safe space. I went to Delusia. I expressed my emotions. I cried it out. I got angry. I let out my emotions, and then I flipped a switch. Just like in the Vampire Diaries, how you flip a switch, I would do that. I would let it out, express myself, and then let go and move on. Because every time that I just stuck onto the feeling and I couldn't let go of the sadness, the doubt, the shame, the regret, it just made it harder for me to get things done. It made it hard for me to get out of bed. It made it hard for me to want to be alive. But when I let go of everything and ignored it and pretended like it didn't affect me, it actually stopped affecting me. And so that's why my therapist told me that I should enjoy being delusional while it lasts, because she's telling me to embrace this mindset change because it is making me stronger. But I need to not lie to myself. I need to not start having distorted thinking, because then that makes it dangerous and that makes it an illness. I've made a list of how you can be delusional. These are all things that I've done, and I guarantee you that if you follow these 5 steps, you are going to change your mindset for the better. So the first thing you need to do is eliminate and eradicate every single inch of negativity, toxicity, and self-doubt in your life. Cut off toxic people and only surround yourself with people who support you and have like-minded mindsets. Step 2 is to change your mindset and your attitude towards the circumstances that you have been through. You can't change what's happened to you, but you are not allowed to let that affect you every single day of your life. The time between feeling depressed and then feeling good about yourself needs to get shorter, okay? You need to change your point of view and look at the world through rose-colored glasses. All right, the 4th step is to be persistent and optimistic with your goals. Write everything out, create a timeline, create an agenda or whatever, and make a schedule, make a routine, and then be persistent in that. Don't stop until you achieve what you need to achieve, because at the end of the day, you're the only person that's going to support you, and you have to be positive about it. You can't fill your mind with negative self-talk, or else you're only going to weigh yourself down. You act like you got it, then you already own it. It doesn't matter if it's in your possession or not. And the 5th and final step is to be confident and to remind yourself that you are the main character. Anything negative that happens to you is just for the plot. It's building your character. It's making you a better person. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Be confident in yourself. Think highly of yourself. Think you're a goddess. Think you're literally like Beyonce. Like, you are up on top of the world and you're singing out to these bitches. That's how you should be. Like, be extremely confident in yourself. Know that you can get this done. Believe that you can achieve your goals, and you will. Whatever you might be going through, I hope that you can take on these steps and take on a bit of my advice so that you can conquer and you can overcome the shitty things that are going on in your life. Because I promise you that if you set your mind on success, and if you are determined to succeed, if you change your mindset and you only focus on positivity in your life, you're going to invite a lot more positive opportunities and people than you would if you dwelled in your misery. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it and want to see more, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at cheyjasminexo for daily lifestyle content. I'll see you next Monday for another episode of Girl Chats with Cheyenne.
We ain't good, we still good.